Right, good morning everyone. It's currently, can you read that? It's currently 7:47 in the morning. I've literally just woken up. This is around the time I wake up. Well, to be fair, I usually wake up about 7 o'clock and then I just stay in bed, rest on my eyes, and then my alarm clock goes off about 7:30, and then I spend the next 10 minutes just not getting up, doing anything. Anyway, this morning I feel like I'm coming down with something. I am going to do a get ready with me makeup wise. So as it's literally Thursday morning, I had to check my phone to see what day it was then. Thursday the 5th of September. I'm on a time limit, so I'm going to just go ahead and get right into it. So this is literally the stuff I have been using recently, every day. I don't tend to change my makeup around too often, but here we go. So first things first, I put on this Bobbi Brown hydrating face cream. So I just put that on my face. This is my current primer I'm using. It is NYX Honey Dew Me Up. Like this. It's got like little gold particles in it. It's kind of fancy. I kind of like it. I usually just use the little applicator and just dab that much on, like just a little bit on there, and then I will catch up my hands, and then I will do this, and then I dab it onto my skin. On a normal day when I'm not filming my makeup, I'm usually watching YouTube videos, and it usually takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to do my makeup. I'm very aware that today it's going to take a little bit longer, so I'm going to try and rush through it. Oh, I haven't got some. Hang on, I'll be right back. So I forgot to bring in this, which is my beauty blender thing. I don't actually think it's branded by the beauty blender, but this is what I use to dab my makeup on. My foundation I use on an everyday basis is usually some form of a Rimmel foundation. It's not always the lasting radiance version, which is this one currently. I just go through all the different versions, like there's the blue one, red one and orange one by colour of cap branding. I go through them all. Anyway, this is a new packet because I've just finished my old one. So new that I haven't taken the outside off yet. It just says wrapped for your protection and hygiene. Yeah, so I just put on one pump on my hand, the back of my hand, and then I will go through and do it. I need to scoot back a bit so I can see myself in the mirror, and I will just dab my skin like so. Light Porcelain is my shade. It's probably the closest shade of any foundation I ever use. I don't really know why I love Rimmel foundation so much. I think it's because it's not like a full consistency, but it's consistency enough that it like shows that something's on my skin, but it doesn't hide all my imperfections. I quite like people being able to see my freckles, which to be fair aren't that many this year, because I haven't been away and the sun hasn't been out as much this year. Actually, no, to be fair, most of my foundations and stuff have SPF in them. I have to say, I feel like putting my foundation on is probably the longest part of doing my makeup. I have to admit, I have missed doing this. It feels really weird having my big DSLR back out again and my ring light, because I don't really do this very often actually. My ring light has been in my cupboard for months, but I really want to try and do this again because I quite like doing it this way, and I like using my big old camera and my lighting and all that fancy stuff. Next up, we are going to use this powder. This is the original mineral veil by Bare Mineral. Okay, I'm just going to use a little brush and tap. Oh, I got it all in my skin, and then I will just dab it across my skin like so. Okay, next we are going to use my blush, not a blush, my bronzer. This is Makeup Revolution London Vivid Baked Bronzer. The lid's fallen off. It's in the shade Golden Days, and I will just dip through here. This is one of my favourite bronzers, by the way. I don't really know why it is. And I will just very slightly, just so it doesn't make too much of a difference, because some bronzers, I think this one is one of them, makes my skin look very orange. So I just dip a very tiny amount and, you know, go over my forehead and do my little cheekbones a little bit. Like so much so that it probably doesn't look like there's any difference, but there is. I can see it in person. I don't know if it comes up on the camera or not because of my ring light. For blush today, I'm using a palette. So this is my palette I've been using quite a lot recently. I don't really know why, but I found it in my drawers, hidden away. This is the Makeup Revolution London. Oh, I didn't even realise I did that. Two makeup products of the same brand. Oh no, that says more. How funny is this? Okay, I've got the bronzer, the blush, and the eye makeup. It's all from the same brand. That wasn't on purpose. I only just literally realised it just then. I just picked and chose from my makeup collection. Anyway, today I'm probably going to use this colour down here. This thing doesn't have like a shade name thing. I'm going to use that colour, the one on the bottom right. And I'm going to just lightly dab it in. I don't like wearing a lot of blush, but enough so you can see a little bit of rosiness. There we go. I feel like I look a little bit more alive. Again, you can't really tell because of the lighting situ. It probably doesn't help that I've got 2 of the 3 blinds in my living area shut, mainly because I don't want them to see me doing this on the other side of the road. Okay, next up we are going to do my brows. I actually left my brow brush in the other room, so I'm actually just going to use the brush that came with it, which is a little bit awkward, but hey ho. From this I actually only really use the middle thingy, and this is Brow Kit Shape and Define Light to Medium by Barry M. It's my go-to. I've used it for years, ever since I started doing my brows. It's my go-to and only product, so I will use it until they stop producing it.
Terrible.
And all I do is just simply outline my brows. I'm going to fast forward through this because I find it really hard to talk whilst doing my brows. That'll do, pig. Mainly because I'm on a time limit. Next up, I will do my eyes. Obviously it's the only thing left to do, I think, apart from maybe my lips. So I used my Forever Loved Lemonade. This is probably my 3rd pot I've gone through for this. I'm not even lying. I just, you know, put a little bit on my finger, and then I like how it looks in the mirror, but the mirror isn't even pointing at me, it's pointing at the sky. and then I just dab my finger into my eyelid like so. I feel like I'm leaning down a lot, and I apologise, it's because my mirror's too low down. I feel like I need to move back a bit, but then I like too low out of the shot. I feel like it's just got brighter in here. I feel like the sun's just coming out. This is the downside of my flat, I think, that the sun only shines through my flat this early in the morning. As I said, I'm using Revolution eyeshadow. This is the ultra professional eyeshadow, the flawless one. I've got the matte flawless as well, but I quite like using this one. This is quite a few years old. Not gonna lie, I'm one of those people who doesn't never throw out their makeup, and I probably would do if I lived with another girl and that they were going to use my makeup, but as I'm the only person who does, I haven't dyed yet, so there's that. So the first colour I'm going to put on is the one on the top right, which is this colour up here. It's called Silver Smoke, and I'm going to just dab that onto my lids. 8:05 now, so I've been doing this for 15 minutes, and I'm still on track, so it's not all too bad, you know, it's not the end of the world. The next colour I have been using is the one on the third row, third in from the left, which is this colour here that I'm pointing to. This shade is called, let me get my thing out, it's called Universal. And I'm going to use a different brush. It's more of a like a blended brush, and I'm going to essentially put it into my crease. I will probably try and put it into the outer corner of my eye as well. I tend to like do that, you know, bring it down, so across the top and then to the side. It's like a dance move. That is it to the other eye. I'm not one of those people, obviously, that does one eye and then tells you how to do it like Nikki Tutorials does, because that's not realistic, yo. No one has time to do that. I do both eyes at the same time because easiness, and like literally no one else does. And then I'm going to use on the bottom row this green shade, which is called Green Stars, and I'm going to lightly dab that on my lower lash line, waterline, eyeline, what do you call it? I don't know. I really miss doing these sort of makeup videos. It's been such a long time since I last did it. I think the last one I did was the ABC challenge, and that was a while ago. You may have noticed that I don't put any concealer on. Not really, no. I don't feel like I need to. I only really do if I'm going to like an event, a party or something where I want to feel like I want to go that extra mile. I don't eyeline either. That's literally all I'm going to do with my, oh, it's gone again. So this is my go-to mascara at the moment. It is Benefit's Roller Lash. I really love it. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's got such an easy wand. Like, it's not too thick, it's not too thin. I feel like it really makes a difference. Sorry, I'm like doing this again. It's because I'm trying to look into the mirror down below. I can't quite see because I'm so far away as well because I haven't got my glasses on, obviously. I need to start wearing contacts. I've tried wearing contacts before, and just doesn't work. I guess most of the YouTubers these days that do this thing have a massive monitor connected to their camera. I do not. This week I have decided I'm not going to bother with doing lips. So at the moment I have been using just like lip salve. This is a colour enhancing lip balm which changes the colour of your lips depending on your own pH thingy, I don't know, there's a technical term for it. Anyway, this is by, I think I got this in Birchbox when I was subscribed. I think it's their own brand, Arrow. Yeah. The reason why I decided to do lip salve this week actually is because my lips are really dry this week because I've been trying to get a cold just won't start. And finally, the final piece of this look is going to be my NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I do love MAC's setting spray, but I'm using this one currently because I need to finish it, so. Woo. And simply, there we go, that is my makeup look for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little get ready with me. I have to go now. It's now 12 minutes past 8 and I need to get ready for the day and brush my teeth, have breakfast in the other order, and go to work. And I need to leave a little bit earlier today now because kids are back in school and it's making traffic go mental. So I need to leave about 5 minutes earlier than usual, so that's 25 to. So realistically I have like less than 25 minutes to get ready and out the door. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you guys want, I will try and do these more regularly. I've really missed doing this. Most of my videos when I first started were beauty related and I haven't done that for a while, mainly because I haven't really been buying a bunch of stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna try and get back into it and do more like get ready with me's and all that fun stuff. The lighting's just changed again, the sun's gone in. I will catch you guys on the flip side, and meanwhile I'm going to go to work. Bye guys.